Hey guys, welcome to our channel. This is me, Mike.
And I'm Tony. Our channel, Chronicles of Geek, with our first ever video.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We're going to be talking about movies, video games, music, whatever we want that's kind of geeky or nerdy. We're going to talk about it.
And to kick things off, we're going to talk about something really special to me. Comic books, but not just any comic book property. We're talking about DC, and especially the DCEU, or as it's now known as, Worlds of DC.
So we're going to be talking about why their movies didn't do as well as expected.
Yeah, because trust me, the comic books are mostly great. So this is the curious case of the DCEU. As you guys may know, back in 2008, there was this little film, Tony. This kind of superhero movie. I mean, not The Dark Knight. That was the movie that everyone wanted.
Everyone wanted. I think everyone saw that movie. Everyone knows The Dark Knight.
But then there was this other film. A little movie about a certain Tin Man.
A Tin Man?
Yes.
Are you talking Wizard of Oz? What
I'm talking about is Iron Man. And as many of you know, that film pretty much launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or otherwise known as the MCU. You know, just think about it. If you're DC and you're Warner Brothers, you see that, and you see how far Marvel has come. I mean, you'd be thinking, hey, I want a piece of that.
Definitely. From a business point of view, if you're doing the comic thing, the same thing Marvel were doing,
exactly,
you're going to see them and want a piece of that cake.
Exactly. And you know, Marvel had Kevin Feige, genius. DC said, hey, Warner Brothers as well. They were like, hey, yeah, we got our own Kevin Feige as well. Guess what his name was? Jeff Johns. Yes. Jeff Johns. And don't get me wrong, Jeff Johns is a cool guy. You know, he was the head of the DC Comics.
Yeah.
And he had written some amazing storylines.
Right, so that seems like the right guy to put in front of this.
You know, yeah.
Push into the film universe.
Exactly. You know, DC fans were loving it. We were like, yeah, we've got this. And to top things off as well, they also included Zack Snyder in this team to shape and develop this entire universe. And of course, I'm not going to get to it, but we all know how badly most of those films did, don't we?
Indeed, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I mean, only one exception, which was Wonder Woman.
Yes.
You know, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about why these films did badly.
Exactly.
So I'll start with you, Tony.
I don't think in some of their movies they didn't complete enough storylines. There was bits where they, like bits missing out storyline that would explain something. And for whatever reason, I don't know whether they just had too much other things they wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely agree with that in terms of Warner Brothers kind of scrapping Zack Snyder's plan. Yeah, because I think this was Zack Snyder was like, okay, you know, you can just imagine him. Like he says he's a huge DC fan, which I can see it. Yeah. Like, and you know, as a DC fan, he's probably gone into this. He's like, okay, I've got all these plans. Okay, we're going to have this film, and then we're going to have, you know, a little cameo from this character coming in, but he's going to have his own storyline going on as well in another film, but we're not going to know about that until this happens. And it's like, you know, you can see in Batman v Superman doing the scene with the Flash. Again, spoiler alert. If you guys haven't seen the film, I don't care. You know, when the Flash visits Bruce Wayne from the future. Yes. You know, and then when Bruce Wayne also has that nightmare sequence with the parademons, you know, and you're thinking, okay, like clearly Zack Snyder was gonna let these storylines play a major part in the future film, and Zack Snyder was just shoving it at this point in time. Yeah, exactly. And obviously a lot of people were confused, like, huh? I mean, I wasn't, because I kind of knew what they were hinting at. Yes. But as a mainstream audience, you're watching it, you're thinking, what's going on? What's this? Why is that a rant? Why is that guy? Who is he? Why is he randomly appearing? What's going on? What is going on? You know, and that was, you know, they did that so wrong. I mean, it's not like Marvel don't hint at future films. They do that every time. Yeah. But they do it well. Yeah, exactly. That's it. They do it in a way that the audiences are not left confused. No, they do it in a way that makes sense. And yeah, so that point again, it goes back, for me, it goes back to Suicide Squad also. You had all these new characters, the villains, that mainstream audiences wouldn't know of, maybe hadn't heard of. Yeah. And they touch on their backgrounds,
but they don't give you enough information about them because there's so many new characters. I think a lot of people are left confused, like what's going on, don't know who these people are, and I think
get the word out.
That's prevalent throughout a lot of their movies.
Big word, prevalent.
Missing bits and pieces.
Well, that is a good point there. But looking past this failure and looking to the future, like what do you think DC will be doing now? Should they even try and compete with Marvel again?
I don't think they should try and compete. I think if they have the mindset of competing, I think they're probably going to struggle. Because I think Marvel are established in that industry. They've got the mainstream fans on board. They were there first. I think trying to compete is a bit like a new boy coming in and just trying to instantly take over. I think they need to focus on their fans and just build up separately. Not even worry what Marvel are doing. Not try and do similar movies because Marvel was successful. Just concentrate on their own characters and build up from there.
Yeah.
And sort of be completely independent to Marvel, although obviously they're always going to get compared to. If they're trying to directly compete, I don't think they'll be able to keep up. And I think that might carry on. They'll just keep going wrong.
Oh yeah. Kind of that again, like because of Marvel, everyone is trying to do a cinematic universe.
Exactly.
Everyone.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's not. If it was easy, everyone would be good at it. But it's not easy, so I mean, who else has tried it? Universal with their Dark Universe.
Yep.
Which, let's not even talk about that.
I mean, how many people listening to this have heard of Universal's Dark Universe? Exactly.
I mean, and for those of you who wonder which films are in that, well, there's only been one film so far, The Mummy, with Tom Cruise. That was supposed to be the film that launched the universe, and I don't think the universe is gonna stay around much longer because that film sucked.
Exactly.
And no one wanted a dark universe.
Precisely.
So, but it's like Marvel are good at this. That's their own thing. Let them do it. DC should not copy them and try and I even feel like they shouldn't even necessarily do a cinematic universe in a way, in a sense. So, like if you look at some of the comics now, some of the best comic storylines from DC have been their rather singular stories, so that didn't necessarily involve the team or other characters, etc. And DC can do this, so they can make and now if you look at Wonder Woman, that was a very singular story. They hinted at other heroes, but they didn't necessarily need to put them in. And I think that's kind of where I can see them going now.
Yeah.
Because if you look at again, Aquaman is coming out this year, and again, it doesn't seem like they're gonna have other characters from the Justice League in that. They might mention them, but I don't think they're going to include them.
Yeah.
And again, if we look at Shazam coming out next year as well, the trailer has hinted at other characters, Superman, Batman, but there's rumors that Superman might have a cameo in Shazam.
Yeah.
Because are you familiar with Shazam?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because he's a huge Superman fanboy, and him and Superman have had encounters many times. So some people say Superman will be in that, but even if he's not, that's all right, and I think I can see DC kind of going towards that route now of not really, of kind of still, hence the reason why they've even changed the name to Worlds of DC, not the DC Cinematic Universe, more like, okay, they all kind of still coexist, but it's not like they're gonna be like the stories may not necessarily intertwine with each other, kind of like
there might be more of a crossover rather than a whole
kind of like the Arrowverse.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
Kind of like that. I think that's what they're doing now with the movies. Yes, they have just Arrowversed the DCEU. Oh no! And also, there's a new head over at DC, the Worlds of DC, Walter Hamada. And he was one of the executive producers of It movie, and also an executive producer of the Conjuring universe. So Warner Brothers, I've seen what this guy's done with the Conjuring universe, which let's admit, he's done. It's a very coherent universe right now. I've been doing well critically and financially. So from Warner Brothers' perspective, they're looking at it and saying, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Yeah. He's done a cinematic universe. It's a successful universe. So let's bring him on as the new head of the DC, which some people see as a huge risk, because he probably doesn't know much about comics,
That's it, exactly.
But then,
is that a risk?
What happens with when you put people who know about comics in charge? Jeff Jones and Zack Snyder. It hasn't worked, so give someone else,
Exactly.
And so far, he'd made some major changes. I think he just completely scrapped the old Zack Snyder's world, idea, vision, whatever. And even with the kind of directors he's been hiring. He seems to have gotten horror film directors to do these movies now.
Yeah.
So with Aquaman, he's gotten James Wan, who is one of my favorite directors right now in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's really made a bad film yet. You know, and again with Shazam as well. The director for Shazam, he made Lights Out and Annabelle Creation, which is really good.
Yes.
But, you know, look at him as well. He hasn't really done any big budget movies except for Annabelle Creation, and then now he's doing Shazam.
There you go.
And that, again, from the trailer, to me, looks promising.
Yes.
So it seems like, you know, they're getting some of these, apart from, you know, Patty Jenkins. Even then, I would have said, I was going to say that they seem to be getting smaller directors, which, and again, Patty Jenkins kind of fits that.
Yeah.
You know, she, like I said, she'd only done one movie, I'm sure, Monster, before, and just a bunch of TV episodes.
Yeah.
So she hadn't really done anything big, and, you know, look at what she did with Wonder Woman.
That
so
made it a success.
Yeah, you know, and people like David Sandberg and even James Wan. Well, James Wan, he's only done, again, one massive budget movie, which was Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
You know, and apart from that, he hadn't really done any big budget movies.
No.
And now he's doing Aquaman. So I personally think once DC have kind of rethought things, which I think they have now, thanks to Walter Amada and some of the other people now involved, they're now like taking things slowly, and I think they're just not really bothering about Marvel's success anymore.
Yes.
And they're like, you know what? Let's just do our own thing.
Yes.
Let's make good films first and foremost.
Concentrate on
Get
their
the
own.
fans back on our side, and then the money will follow.
That's it. Yeah.
That's the thing, you know. Make a good film, money will follow. The Dark Knight has shown it. Wow. What a topic that was.
There was a lot of things going on in that topic.
Honestly, we could talk about this for ages.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone else could.
Yes.
Anyone you talk to.
Well, the conversation can continue over in the comment section. You know, you guys leave your comments.
Yeah.
And tell us what you think about, you know, the DCEU. Have you guys enjoyed the films that DC have released recently? Have you guys hated it? And what do you also think they should do in the future?
Exactly. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Of course. Oh, yes. You have to like and subscribe. Yes, and we'll see you guys again very soon.
Bye.